everyone, thank you for choosing our YouTube video to watch today. If you don't already know, we are Handbag Angels and we just like to make YouTube videos all about designer handbags. We are a company who sell handbag liners, so we also like to talk about those as well, but our YouTube is literally handbag galore. Now today's video, as you will have noticed from the title and by what I've got behind me, it's Chanel. It's another Chanel bag that we are looking at, and it is the Business Affinity. Now I've been seeing this a lot on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok and stuff like that. I've just been seeing it being blogged a lot, so I thought, oh, why not do a YouTube video on our Business Affinity? I've not done one yet, so that is what we are going to be looking at today. Here we have Handbag Angels' very own Chanel Business Affinity. Now this bag is so nice. I absolutely love the colour. I will try and find out what colour, like the actual name of the colour is, and I'll pop it in the text on the video. I just don't know off the top of my head, but as you can see, it's like a pinky, there's only a very slight hint of pink to it, but it's nudie pinky with gold hardware. It's got gold hardware on the chain as well. Like quite a lot of the Chanel bags, it also has a pocket on the back, which is always quite handy. I always think just like a nice discreet little pocket. And then as you can see, it has a zip pocket compartment on the front as well. It's got a crossbody strap like quite a lot of the Chanel bags do. We like to store our crossbody straps inside our Chanel bags just so that nothing gets marked and it's not lent on the leather and there's no risk of anything getting dented and stuff like that. The crossbody strap is like the leather intertwined with the gold hardware like links, and then it has like the little eyelets where the chain attaches to, and these just say Saint Rue Cambon Paris. Do they both say that? Yeah, and then they have Chanel on the side as well. This chain isn't detachable, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I know some of the Chanel bags, like the Coco handle for example, they are detachable, and that's always quite handy because it makes it a bit more versatile, but this one is literally just across. Why does this always happen? As I was saying, this one, I think that's what I was talking about anyway. This one is just a crossbody. You can't wear it as a top, well you could wear it as a top handle, but then you've got this big chain hanging down then. I suppose you could tuck it into the bag, but then that's just going to take up space inside, which isn't really what you want. Here is the inside of the bag. As you can see, it's got one just normal pocket at the front and then one zip pocket at the back. It also says Chanel just under the zip. The zip pocket on the front as well, I don't know if you can see that very well, but the zip comes all the way around, which I think is quite handy because it makes the front pocket really accessible. You can actually get into it quite easily. So once the pocket is unzipped, it pulls forward and has these like concertina sides, if you know what I mean. So rather than just having to slot your hand down it like with this one for example, you can actually get into it quite well, which for me means maybe it's a bit more usable. And if I was wearing this bag, I think I would be tempted to keep some of my belongings in the front pocket. I know some bags that have front pockets, I'm always a bit like, what's really the point? But this one I think is really good because of the easy access. Also, the colour of the interior is like a really nice nude suede. Speaking about the interior, like all designer handbags, it is at risk of getting damaged from like makeup stains, makeup spills, anything is at risk. So that is why we create our handbag liners. For this particular bag, they do, well, you can get just one for the main compartment, and we do also have one for the front zip pocket. Here is what the main one looks like. This particular one, it has a key strap in, which you can add if you'd like. You don't have to though, and as you can see, it's got the back pocket on the inside. This colour is classic ox blood, which I know maybe isn't the best match to this bag, but it was just what we had, just as like a little sample when we were first making these liners. And we always say in the office, like, we're always left with like the trial liners or like the sample liners in our own bags. Like we never actually have the colour that we want because we make them and then we're like, right, we've got to go make all the orders now. Like we just never have time to actually make the colours that we want, or we'll make them and then somebody will order them, and before we've even used them, they get sold. So yeah, that's why they're in a bit of a random colour. The pocket for the front compartment then is literally just empty inside, not really much room for a pocket, and if there was a pocket, it would only be very small. There is the liner inside the main compartment. As you can see, it is a really good fit, like all of our liners of course, and then it still gives you access to the zip pocket. Oh, the zip's rattling, sorry if you couldn't hear me very well then. It gives you easy access to the zip pocket at the back and the just regular pocket at the front, so you can still use those if you would like. as well as the pocket that comes in the liner. And that is what the bag looks like with the 2 liners in. So as you can see there, that side's better lighting. We've also got the pocket in the liner in the front pocket as well. I'm now going to show you what would fit, well, what does fit in this bag and what maybe we would carry when we're out and about with this bag. It actually fits quite a lot. Like, I was actually quite surprised. So obviously your phone, this is an iPhone, I want to say 12, it's either a 12 or an 11 Pro, I'm not too sure. We've then got our Louis Vuitton 6 key holder. If you don't know what that looks, oh wait, no. My mistake, this is actually our Louis Vuitton Rosalie coin purse. I thought it was a key holder because we have the key holder in the exact same monogram print, and I thought that was one I picked up, obviously not. They're the same size anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So in goes our little purse. Also got our AirPods. I'd probably put those actually in the front pocket. I then did bring a card holder as well because I thought I'd picked up the key holder, but I've not picked up the purse, so we wouldn't actually carry 2 purses. But this is just for pure example's sake. Again, I'm going to put this in the front pocket. I feel like the front pocket's going to be like my essentials little pocket. I've got our coin purse, and then of course a lip gloss. I'll quickly show you how I have sorted that out. So as you can see in the front pocket, I've got AirPods, a small card holder and a lip gloss. In the main pocket, an iPhone, and then essentially two like small purses. Definitely can fit like a hand sanitizer in there, which is obviously like really important at the minute, or a bunch of keys as well, because as you can see there is still room here. So as like an everyday bag, I think this is a really good size. Definitely fits in, well, what I would need anyway. If you are one who usually carries like a large bag during the day, then obviously this probably isn't for you, but as a night bag you might carry less then, so quite a good size I think. I'll just show you that again. All neatly organised as well because of our liners. The front zip pocket also zips up really nicely as well with that, with those contents inside. It doesn't look bulky or anything like that. You can't actually tell that you've got anything in it, like you can sometimes with bags if you like overfill them. It just looks a bit bulky sometimes. And then the front also closes really nicely as well when it is packed full. This colour looks really nice against my jacket as well. Didn't actually notice that before. Personally, I don't think I would use the back pocket, maybe for my card holder, or maybe if I was carrying some documents or some papers, they would just slot nicely into there. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't think I would use it because, like I was saying before, you can literally only just get your hand in it. It's not like the front one where it pulls open. It's quite a struggle to get in and out of there. So I don't think I personally would have much use for it, but you might be different, I don't know. That does conclude today's video. I know this has only been quite a short, brief one, but sometimes when I'm watching YouTube, I do prefer like short, snappy, straight to the point ones. So we've just briefly gone over what the bag looks like, our liners for it and what fits inside it. Thank you very much for watching, and like I said at the start, it would be very nice if you subscribed and followed us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the works. That would be very nice of you, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.